All right, Eagle fans, welcome back. This is another Spotlight Athlete of the Week. This is our third one of today. I've had 3 cups of coffee, so I'm all jacked up and feeling great. But this one is going to be one of the best ones yet. We're joined with us by a senior tennis standout, Mark Ostrander. Mark, welcome. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm living the dream, man. Like I said, though we don't have a lot going on right now, it's been great to kind of do some interviews, talk to some alumni, recent alumni, and talk to some current players and spring sport athletes. It's been great talking to you, getting to know you, and least we could do is bring a little joy and positivity to everybody, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm gonna jump right into this thing. I know we have a lot of great questions for you. So first of all, obviously the last couple of weeks have been quite an adventure and roller coaster ride. So we just started practices for tennis. We were preparing in a couple of weeks to play our first match. So walk me through kind of your start to the finish of this. When you heard the news we were being kind of delayed, and then eventually we were canceled our season. You being the senior, talk about what that journey was like for you.
Yeah, so at first, when I first heard, I didn't think it was real, and then when reality set in, my heart just dropped, just spent that at least 2,000 hours just on the court playing and practicing, and just have the senior year and that kind of sucked.
Yeah, that's tough news for everybody. We feel for you. So you've got an interesting story. You got quite a pedigree of tennis people in your family. So talk about how you got started in tennis and the great kind of tennis history and background you have in your family.
Yeah, so my dad, he used to play for fun against my grandpa, and then my cousin started up, and he ended up winning state 2 years in a row in high school. And then he played in college for OSU and won the national championship in 2014 there.
Wow, that's impressive. That inspired you to kind of, this is something I want to do and take my game to the next level, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So your sister, Elise, I want to mention her. She's quite a phenomenal tennis player herself. She's a sophomore. So let's
Yeah.
be honest, who would win in a match right now?
Oh, probably me. I mean, I
Okay.
think she's only beat me once.
Okay.
But yeah,
Well, she's a sophomore. She's getting better, so you better watch out. She's hot on your tails there, okay?
for sure.
But that's awesome. So you've had quite, the people play before you have kind of maybe, inspired you to play tennis, and you're a first singles player. You've been the last 2 years, but talk about some of the influences you've had, on the high school end before you. Some of the players that came before you.
Yeah, so Holden and Ben, Holden Owens, Ben Mason, they definitely helped me out there, figure out my passion for the sport. Quick little backstory. I think my first time meeting Holden is at a summer hitting, and we were pairing up for Rush and Crush, and he just came over and asked if I wanted to be his partner for that game, and said yeah, and then we ended up playing and ended up playing some matches afterwards, and yeah, ever since then we've been really good friends. Same with Ben Mason there.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. I just got the opportunity to talk to Holden the other day. So if you haven't caught that interview, check it out. Some great stories. He's up at Millikan University in Decatur, Illinois, doing some great things there. So
Yeah, definitely.
great influence for you, I'm sure. So, Mr. Perry, I'll turn it over to you for some questions.
So I have a quick. Have you, Mark? Have you ever played your cousin in tennis? And does he take it easy on you, or does he take you to school, or does he try? How does that go?
So we play, but it's not really competitive. He doesn't go all out on me. If he did, I mean, it'd be pretty short. But yeah, we play he's actually one of my coaches, so we'll do practice points and that type of stuff.
That's awesome. So who is? I mean, professionally, do you have a favorite tennis player out there? Roger Federer, Nadal, any of those guys?
Yeah, I like Novak Djokovic a lot. Mainly because he's off the charts consistent. He's compared to a wall, and I just respect him for that, just because it takes a lot of patience to be that way,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm more of a heavy hitter, I don't type of patience. I really respect him for that.
Yeah. So going into my next question, if you were to be quarantined with a celebrity, who would you want to be with and why? Tough one.
Probably Kevin Hart.
Kevin.
Yeah, very humorous. No awkward silences there. Yeah, be very fun.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Maybe get you a movie extra in one of his flicks coming up too. So
Yeah.
you can work on your future with him. So talk a little about what's your career like? What are you doing after high school? So you'll be, graduating soon, moving on to bigger, better things. So what's next for you?
Yeah, so I'm going to go to UC in the fall. Do environmental engineering there, major in that, and then probably get a master's degree there.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
A lot of Bearcats in the senior class. I
You
see.
see, nobody likes Xavier.
I'm a Xavier guy. That's a little hard for me to swallow, but you know what? It's a great university. I think you'll love it there, and you'll do great things. So, the last question I have for you, obviously, there was a lot to look forward to the spring season. It's not going to happen now, but what things were you looking forward to, and any advice you can give to your fellow classmates and seniors to try to uplift them and shed some positivity?
One thing I was really looking forward to was beating Holden's kind of like record there for most career wins. Not able to do that now. I'm definitely really close, but yeah, that kind of it's the friendly rivalry there. And then probably just stay positive. Like, I mean, it is what it is. You can't really do much about it. Stay positive. Reach out if you need any help.
Yeah, that's great advice. And, certainly, like I said, I know it's not just you. A lot of people are missing these moments. And, from the athletic end, we wish we were out there watching you and covering you right now. But it's been a great interview. I appreciate you joining us and just to spend some time of your life to tell us about, what you're doing in the boys tennis program. I think it's, uplifting for everybody to hear about that. There's not much going on right now. So we appreciate you joining us. Make sure you tell your sister, at least we said hi, and your family, and stay healthy out there and active. And we'll hopefully see you in person sometime sooner than later, Mark.
Yeah, hopefully.
All righty. Well, thanks again for joining us. Eagle, until next time. Show the
Yeah.
bird up.